Hey guys, welcome. Thanks for joining me. This is RJ's Cave, and today it's time. What am I talking about? Well, you're going to have to stick around and find out. Before we get into it, do me a favor, hit the like button if you like this video, and if you want to see more, definitely hit subscribe if you haven't already, and the notification bell, all right? That way you get messages whenever we drop a new video, okay? So now, what am I talking about? I am talking about this guitar, this bass right here. Now, this bass is, if you haven't checked out my cheap used guitar hunting tips video, you need to go check that out now, because in there I discuss a Craigslist find that was from a friend of mine. This is that bass, okay? Now, I'm gonna really quick. I'm gonna tell you a story about that bass, okay? It's his story, not mine, so it's going to be a little short and sweet, and then we're going to review it, and you're going to hear it. And, all right, sound like a plan? All right. So this bass, my friend found this bass on Craigslist. He was looking around, just wasting time online. Just kind of looking to see if there was any deals, and boom, he found this. This was only up on Craigslist locally for about an hour. It was about 20-minute drive from where we live to go see this. He immediately got in touch with the guy, who immediately responded, and they arranged to meet right away. Right? So this is kind of how it went, right? He had a really good deal price on this. This was price to move, and he jumped. He was the first person there, and he managed to get it. He saw no reason not to give the guy everything he asked for, which was perfectly fine in this case, because he got a deal. All right, because normally this bass new when they made it. I don't think they make it anymore, or maybe they make it in cycles, and it's not out right now. But if you look around online, brand new, these go for about $450. Okay, not a high end bass, but it's a good solid playing bass, and this is a good one, like a Road Warrior, definitely. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Now, he got this for $100. You heard me. A $450 bass, he got for $100. Now, this is several years old. It is used. We are talking used, but this is one of those classic stories of someone playing for a while and then putting it down and losing interest. One day they're cleaning up the house and they realize, you know what? It's time to say goodbye. And there's so many of these out there. These mid-price $500, $600 bass guitars out there now, that when you're on the used market with these, you can't really get anything. So this guy obviously knew it and was just trying to get rid of it. My friend Chris lucked out. Score. All right. How much did he score? Well, let's go over. This is all factory, right? So we'll see. Tuners. It's an LTD, okay, which is the inexpensive version of ESP. Okay. It's a bolt-on. It has active pickups. Excuse me. The pickups are actually passive, but this is the electronics are active. Okay. So, right, and these, when they come into the country, they get inspected at the USA offices of ESP. Okay. So they get inspected here in the United States before they're ready to go out to be sold. So there's a certain level of quality control on these. So these are really good options, okay, as for budget buyers. Now, I'm going to play this a little bit for you, all right? We're going to get some sounds out of this. I'm going to be playing it through the Stage Right amp that I have a video on. It's 20-watt bedroom amp, I believe is that the exciting title on that one. It's actually a very solid little amp, as you'll hear. The settings on this amp are going to be, the bass is going to be all the way at 10. The middle and the treble are going to be at 7. The volume is about halfway, and the gain knob is on 4, and the compressor is on. Okay, I'm going to give you just a quick little bit of playing the bridge pickup, the neck pickup, and both pickups, and I'll try and do different, I'll show you some of the different options in the tone controls, okay? Actually, before I start playing, let me do that now real quick, because these don't work as normal tone controls, okay? This is a treble cut and a boost cut right here, these two. When they set them in the middle, you can feel there's a little dent in them, okay? Obviously, you guys can't, you're at home. But there's a little indent there, so they settle in that spot, okay? That's middle. That's natural tone of the instrument, okay? When you dial them back, you're taking out lows and highs. When you dial them forward, you're boosting them, okay? This control here controls the blending of these two pickups from all the way this way to being just this one, okay, to the middle, where both are fully on. Everything in between is a mix of the two, right? But when you get to the middle, it's both fully on. And then the same thing, when you dial it all the way up, you get just the neck pickup on. And in between the middle and full, in that direction, you get a mix of these two, leaning towards this, okay? And that's kind of how it works. All right, so with that, I'm going to start with everything in the middle. All right, volume's all the way up. Just checking everything, okay? All right, so everything's going to be in the middle right now. And just a quick little bit. Sorry, wasn't perfect there, but you get the idea. That's the general like middle setting, and I like the way that sounds a lot. Okay, so now I'm going to leave everything else in the middles, and I'm just going to put it to the neck pickup. Okay, so everything's coming out of this one now. Okay. Very bassy, very nice, right? So I'm going to dial everything that way, okay? Well, not everything, just the pickup is going to be the bridge, okay? And here we go. All right, this is also good for... I'm just making noise. I'm having fun. Nothing, you know. I know that wasn't that hot. Don't worry. But you get my point, though, right? You getting the idea now? This is actually a very versatile instrument. That's with the tone in the middle. I haven't even played with these yet. Okay? If I dial them like this, and now in the bridge position. All right? Now if I dial that to the neck, now same setting in the neck. Okay, so I think that's about all you guys really need, right? I mean, I can go on and on with the different settings on this. I don't want this to be too long, so, but you get what I'm talking about here, right? This does take a battery. Okay, this takes a 9-volt battery, and so it's very important that when you pick these up, that A, you change the battery right away. B, whenever you're done playing, you disconnect this. Okay, understand, it is when this is plugged in, the battery's being drained. All right, disconnect it, and the battery's off. So you got to be sure. You can't leave this in like you could in the past with your regular passive pickups, okay? So, and so this, guys, has been the LTD EX-104 bass. All right. It's a very cool, solid little player. If you could find one of these and you can get it around 200 bucks, 220, 250, you know, with a bag, maybe somewhere in that neighborhood, you're getting a solid deal. If you're getting it for less than 200, you're getting a very good deal. All right. As long as the neck is nice and straight. Always make sure on used instruments your neck is straight. Everything else can be fixed, but sometimes necks can be a problem. So make sure that they're straight. That's the only real issue with these things. Okay, these solid instruments. So guys, thank you for being here. This has been RJ's Cave. You know the routine. You know the deal here. If you know, remember, you're learning how to make music. You're learning how to make magic. So go ahead, go out there, get motivated. Learn how to make music so you can make magic. The world needs more magic in it, right? Thanks for being here, guys. I'll see you next time.